Melania Trump launches presidential AI challenge.
At a White House event on September 4, 2025, Melania Trump unveiled the Presidential AI Challenge, a nationwide program designed to bring artificial intelligence into K-12 classrooms with the backing of tech giants like Google, IBM, Microsoft, Amazon, and Code.org. The initiative promises new educational tools, teacher training, and digital literacy programs aimed at preparing the next generation for an AI-driven future. But it has sparked immediate debate as supporters hail it as a bold step toward innovation, while critics warn that rapid deployment without clear safeguards could worsen inequality, compromise children's privacy, and intensify mental health concerns, raising the broader question of how much influence Silicon Valley should have in shaping the education system of tomorrow.
Neural fingerprinting, mapping unique brain signatures.
Researchers have introduced neural fingerprinting, a new brain scanning approach that uses advanced OPM MEG helmets to capture the unique patterns of electrical activity within each individual's brain, a technique that has the potential to revolutionize early diagnosis for conditions like schizophrenia, epilepsy, and dementia by providing non-invasive, highly personalized markers of neurological health. The technology, however, is not without controversy, as ethicists caution that mapping brain signatures so precisely could open the door to invasive surveillance or misuse of mental data by employers, insurers, or governments, while advocates argue that carefully managed, it could accelerate personalized medicine, transform neuroscience research, and redefine how society understands cognitive individuality.
AI slashes stroke treatment. Times in England.
In a major milestone for healthcare, all 107 stroke centers in England are now using an AI-driven CT scan analysis system capable of identifying stroke type and severity in under a minute, a breakthrough that has cut average treatment times nearly in half from 140 minutes to just 79, dramatically increasing the odds of recovery with minimal or no long-term disability, with outcomes improving from 16% to 48% for patients treated. Clinicians report that the system not only speeds up decision-making but also reduces diagnostic errors, helping over 80,000 patients each year. While health officials see it as a case study in how AI can relieve strain on medical staff, improve equity of care across hospitals, and serve as a model for global adoption of machine-assisted diagnostics in critical emergencies.
AI's massive energy appetite spotlighted.
AI's explosive growth is straining global data center infrastructure, with electricity used for training and running large models rising to levels comparable to entire small cities and driving up cooling, storage, and memory demands. Experts warn that without urgent innovation, this surge could undermine climate goals and power grid stability, while tech companies are racing to design smarter infrastructure that prioritizes energy efficiency, optimized cooling, and sustainable hardware-software integration, setting the stage for a high-stakes balance between technological progress and environmental responsibility.
Robot dog excels in badminton with AI.
Researchers have successfully trained the ANA Mao quadruped robot to play badminton, a complex and dynamic sport requiring agility, coordination, and rapid real-time decision-making, with the robot achieving 10-shot rallies against human players. The achievement highlights how AI-driven robotics are advancing beyond simple locomotion toward nuanced interactive tasks, opening the door to future applications in sports training, collaborative human-robot activities, and adaptive robotics that can learn and thrive in unpredictable environments.
Switzerland's fully open AI model debuts.
Switzerland has launched a fully open-source AI model as part of its national strategy to promote transparency and democratization of advanced technology, making the model freely available for research, education, and innovation. The release underscores Switzerland's ambition to establish itself as a leader in ethical and collaborative AI development, offering an alternative to the closed, corporate-driven approach that dominates much of the industry and potentially reshaping the global balance of AI innovation.
DeepMind's generative chemistry and synthetic data risks.
MIT researchers have introduced a generative AI system capable of predicting chemical reactions under real-world constraints, accelerating discovery in materials science, pharmaceuticals, and clean energy by helping scientists test thousands of possibilities in silico before moving to the lab. However, the rise of synthetic data in training these systems has sparked new concerns, as while it offers efficiency and privacy advantages, it risks embedding biases, inaccuracies, and blind spots into models, raising questions about the reliability and safety of AI-driven breakthroughs in sensitive fields like chemistry and healthcare.
Schmidt Sciences funds AI safety research.
Schmidt Sciences, the philanthropic initiative founded by Eric and Wendy Schmidt, announced a $10 million commitment to advance scientific research into AI safety, building on its AI 2050 fellowship program and expanding funding for projects tackling issues like alignment, interpretability, and long-term governance. The move reflects growing recognition that safe and responsible AI development is as critical as innovation itself, and positions Schmidt Sciences as a key player in the global push to ensure that next-generation AI systems are both powerful and trustworthy.
Microsoft open sources 6502 BASIC 1976.
Microsoft has officially released the source code for its original 6502 BASIC interpreter, first written in 1976 and used in classic systems like the Apple II, Commodore 64, Atari 2600, and NES. The move provides hobbyists, educators, and retro computing fans with a rare chance to explore the roots of modern programming, while also enabling new projects in emulation, FPGA hardware design, and digital preservation through its availability on GitHub under a modern open source license.
Open Sauce 2025, a science festival for makers.
The Open Sauce 2025 festival, hosted by YouTuber William Osman in California, brought together more than 500 open-source-inspired projects in a high-energy celebration of creativity, where robotics enthusiasts, 3D printing artists, and engineers showcased inventions ranging from combat robots and oversized laptops to sustainable upcycling solutions, with the addition of Sauce Plus extending participation online to global maker and creator communities eager to share and collaborate.
The Atom Project, US push for open source AI.
The newly announced ATOM project, American Truly Open Models, aims to reassert U.S. leadership in open source AI by establishing a major new lab equipped with more than 10,000 GPUs and backed by industry leaders including Hugging Face, Stanford, OpenAI, and NVIDIA, with an initial $100 million in funding. For AI developers and creators, this signals unprecedented access to powerful, transparent models and collaborative infrastructure that could reshape innovation across industries.
GitHub's call for EU-backed open source funding.
GitHub has urged the European Union to commit €350 million to a sovereign tech fund dedicated to sustaining open-source software, warning that critical digital infrastructure and creator ecosystems are at risk without reliable support, and highlighting that OSS contributions already generate an estimated €95 billion annually for the EU economy, while many maintainers still struggle with underfunding and burnout.
Other open source tools and projects creators should know.
Emerging projects like WikiTok, a minimalist infinite scroll version of Wikipedia built in a single night to emphasize anti-algorithmic content discovery, Pixelfed, a decentralized ActivityPub-powered alternative to Instagram with new mobile apps released in early 2025, and Nightlab's suite of storytelling tools like Timeline.js, used by hundreds of thousands of creators worldwide, are demonstrating how open-source platforms continue to provide fresh, accessible pathways for creators seeking new ways to share, publish, and collaborate.
IQM Quantum Computers secures $320 million Series B funding.
IQM Quantum Computers has closed a record-breaking $320 million Series B round, the largest for a quantum startup outside the US, with the funding set to accelerate the development of fault-tolerant, error-corrected systems, scale from thousands to millions of qubits, and expand IQM's presence across Europe, the United States, and other global markets.
Grant Thornton commits $1 billion to AI tooling for its workforce.
Global professional services giant Grant Thornton announced a sweeping $1 billion commitment over the next 3 years to equip its multinational workforce with cutting-edge AI tools, aiming to transform daily operations, enhance productivity and client service, and ensure the firm remains at the forefront of an AI-driven professional landscape.
Netcracker advances agentic AI for telecom.
Netcracker unveiled new advances in agentic AI specifically tailored for the telecommunications industry, showcasing open and scalable systems designed to automate complex network and business processes, deliver measurable business outcomes, and pave the way for widespread operational adoption of next-generation AI in telecom environments.